What's up, guys? Happy Friday to everyone. This is Jason Seva with Ray of Light Tarot. Welcome. This is the Cancer Soulmate Tarot Advice for July 16th through 31st, 2019. So, I'm really enjoying doing these readings for the July 16th through 31st time period. I'm only able to get about one a day up because I'm working on a lot of personal readings right now, but I'm really enjoying doing these readings. Kaylee, you won a 30-minute reading the other night in the drawing. You need to email me at rayoflighttarot@yahoo.com. You won a 30-minute reading. So email me, rayoflighttarot@yahoo.com, and we will get you scheduled. I'm about a week out on those because I have to schedule the bookings first. But yeah, we'll get you scheduled to do your 30-minute. Or if you want to record it, you can just send me your questions to rayoflighttarot@yahoo.com. Okay, Kaylee? So yeah, guys, what I'm doing is the Cancer Soulmate reading. Water Baby's here. Guys, if you're not following Water Baby Tarot, follow her. Lola is awesome. Oh my gosh, she's such a great reader. I don't watch a lot of readers on YouTube, but I watch her. She's amazing. Ooh, I need to talk to you. She's amazing. And somebody said, a couple people messaged me because you gave me a shout out. So thank you for that so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, she is the best. Really, really amazing. Okay, guys, some of you said something about you like me better without the hat. I don't care. Like, honestly, this is not a fashion show. I am not here to be pretty. I'm not here to be handsome. I really don't care what I look like. This is to give messages. But thank you for sharing. I think it's nice. I appreciate kind comments, compliments. Everyone loves a compliment, but that's, I don't care. If I don't like the way my hair looks, I'm gonna throw a hat on. So that's just what it is. Other than that, yeah. So yeah, Cancer, July 16th through 31st. This is an exciting time, guys. This is an exciting time. Lots of things happening. Lots of things happening. These eclipses are going to bring in some major things. I am someone as a reader that, of course, being empathic, if you're pretty empathic, especially a twin soul and kind of empathic, you feel energies, right? You immediately turn your energy down and feel other people's energy. I don't usually get a lot of like energy for the future without my cards, and so I'm not, but I am really feeling a lot coming in for a lot of people, especially on twin soul journeys, strong soulmate journeys. There's a lot of energy of shift and change coming in. It's going to be good. Like, it's always good, right? On a soul level, it's good. Whatever happens is good, even when it sucks, when it's painful, when it's a tower, it's ultimately good, right? It's like Good Friday. For Christian religion, Good Friday was a pretty crappy day, right? Christ was nailed to the cross, but it was still Good Friday because it was a good thing, right? Supposedly, just talking about what's good. There's good things happening. I think it may be painful. It may not be. It may be exciting. It may be exuberant. Whatever it is for you personally, just if you can prepare for it by being in the highest vibration possible, because I believe in the law of attraction. I've seen the law of attraction work, and I believe in it. I believe that vibration you put out, the universe interprets it and sees what you want. That is what you're wanting more of. So the best you can do for yourself is stay in a high vibe and manifest some really good, some good stuff. July 2nd, new moon, solar eclipse. Do it to it. All right. Let's see what's up. Cancer. Soulmate. Thank you, universe. Thank you, source. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors. Thank you, archangels, Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Thank you for protecting my energy and my light, and for gathering around me. Thank you for connecting me to the energy of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and their soulmate for the people who are most in need of this healing guidance. Let it connect for them. Thank you for the clear and direct messages. All right, I'm going to start with the soulmate, like we normally do, and see what comes through. Thank you. So the one thing that I think for a majority of you, Cancer, that's going to come through around this July 16th time frame is a new, and this is a gift from the universe, a new mindset. Whether it's a psychic download or it's just a new understanding or clarity about something, I think a lot of you are going to be taking on a new mindset about a lot of things. Whether it's your purpose for being here or a relationship issue, a work issue, a friendship, whatever it may be, there's going to be some new understandings coming in. And this kind, that Ace of Swords thing. Okay. What's up with the soulmate of Cancer? Guys, thank you for liking the video and for your support. That really helps it circulate, and I appreciate it. Soulmate of Cancer. I like this. So the major arcana that's coming out for the soulmate is Judgment. You know, the Judgment card is a great card. It's the angel Gabriel blowing that horn. We were just talking about Christianity. This is a real image from a biblical image. It's about that last judgment, right? Where the angel Gabriel is blowing the horn and the souls are raising up from the dead for the final judgment. What this card usually means to me is it's about an awakening or an awareness coming in, a new understanding. It's something that's like, it's if it's energetic, it can be your spirit guides going, hey, listen, and you're finally getting it. You're like, oh, or it can literally mean a spiritual awakening. Based on everything I see here, it definitely is having that spiritual awakening energy for me. But it's more than that. This is not one of those moments of enlightenment. This is like a process, right? One of those spiritual awakenings that's happening over the course of time, and signs come in, synchronicities come in, kismet. There's just things, the things that are happening that just are off the wall, intense and insane, until you recognize that you're in a matrix, that this is a matrix. We're not in a, you know, what we consider reality is just a matrix. And when you start to step outside of yourself in that way and see things from that perspective, you have a sense of recognition over control, in the sense, control of the things you are actually in control of, and also a sense of what you're not in control of, and how to sort of trust and put your best foot forward. There's also the Knight of Pentacles here. So Cancer, you could have someone with strong earth energy significant in your life right now. That's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. But the King of Wands also here. And this seems to be the most prominent energy, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. For me, as a reader, I don't know. I have the feeling there's definitely some strong fire here, but that earth is strong. Both of those feel equally strong to me. So this energy is definitely about the movement too. So someone is definitely moving towards you. This soulmate Cancer is moving towards you in sort of a piecemeal way. Like they're making small progress. Like you said, it's that awakening that feels sort of drawn out, right? It's not like a moment. Like you know how you have people in your life that will resist something, resist something, and then at 3 a.m. they'll call you crying, having just like suddenly the dam breaks and there's no more avoiding it anymore. And then you have other people who are always consistently a certain way. Well, this is someone who's trying to be more consistently a certain way. Maybe they haven't been in the past. Maybe in the past they were someone who was not consistent, who ran hot and cold, showed you emotions, didn't show you emotions. They're trying to be someone who's consistent, either in showing you emotions or not showing you something. Whatever it is, they're trying to be more consistent in it, and in other ways in their life. They're definitely at a crossroads, right? They're at a crossroads. Everybody say hey to Water Baby. Like, seriously, I love her. I love her. I love her. If you don't follow her, you're crazy. Her readings are, well, for me, when I watch the Virgo readings and the Gemini readings, those are the two that I usually watch. I'm Virgo Sun, Gemini Ascendant. My twin soul's Gemini Sun. Those are the two I watch. They either resonate for me, both of them, or for my twin soul journey, usually to a certain, at least a little bit. So she's tapped into my energy, to my energy group, for sure. So I love her. You know, she may not be your reader though. So, but don't go over there watching her, and then if she's not your reader, give her a thumbs down. That's not nice. It just means she's not your reader, but she is on point for the energy group that she connects to. I know that much. Good idea. Good thinking. Yeah, for real. Real deal. She's not just going to hold a card up and say, so what this means is that. She's getting the message. She's channeling it, right? She's channeling the message. So it's true, Lola. It is true. It's true. You channel that message. And I appreciate readers who do that. You know? Okay, so with the Two of Wands, yes, there's that feeling of being at a crossroads, but it's like they're standing there at the crossroads. When I said piecemeal, this person is, there's fear here. I'm sensing a lot of fear. But you know, guys, here's the thing. With that awakening comes fear. Everyone, listen, everyone I talk to, especially people on the twin soul journey, they're like, oh, I can't wait for my twin soul to awaken. And my twin soul and I were both working on the tarot group that I had. We were both sort of helping do the meetings every week. And so my twin soul is very familiar with the tarot group class and how it works. And we were both, you know, kind of helping do that for a while and talking about that awakening. But the thing is, the awakening is not the only part. Like you can, I've been conscious for over a year now. I still get scared shitless, like and run from things. Same with the twin. You're gonna go into your fear sometimes. We're human, guys. That's not the end all be all. That does not change everything. You are always gonna have times where you're gonna choose fear instead of love, as long as you're in human form. I would imagine, unless you are like an ascended master status, right? I choose fear about probably 35% of the time. I don't know. I know I choose fear. This person's choosing fear. They're waking up, man. They are waking up. I feel that awakening coming in, and they're focused on you guys. Like they're focusing on the connection and what they want. They want this connection. But when you want something, you have to want it so much that you want it more than you're afraid of it, right? The six of swords here is the same kind of energy. Trying to, I don't feel the six of swords always is moving into calmer waters. For me, it's moving towards something. It's just you're moving towards something, but you don't know what it is. They know what they want to move toward, but they're not doing it. They're doing it slowly, right? Just like that Knight of Pentacles is moving at a snail's pace. This person's rowing slowly, right? Right? The boatman is not rowing very fast. Maybe they didn't give him very good coins. It's the boatman. The boatman is rowing slowly here across the river Styx. It's not a quick journey. This journey is slow, and it has moments where they go back into fear. Hey, Christina Maria, welcome. Thank you for being here. It has moments where they go back into fear, and it has moments where they come out of the fear. Right? And there's big progress made in those moments where they're choosing love. Right? It's so funny. It's funny how you can have a conversation with somebody and it goes right, and you know it's a divinely led conversation. I was talking to a friend of mine earlier who's in Europe, and we were just had this big conversation about choices and how every choice you make, every decision you make is either based out of fear or love. There's really no in between. You're choosing. Look at your choices today. Every decision you make and ask yourself, wait a minute, did I just make that decision out of fear or love? Because it's one or the other. And I'm not talking about whether you ate, you know, a cheeseburger or drank a protein shake. I mean, not those kind of decisions, guys. Although even those maybe depends on where you're at. Fear and love. So they're having some really good moments where they feel like this energy of, I feel like this person is really learning about, you know, for me, it was like gratitude, being grateful, saying thank you a lot to the universe, learning to focus on the thank yous instead of the why me's. And if the more that they're focusing on the thank yous over the why me's, the more they're getting into their love and into their heart space. Sometimes to drop it down into the heart space, some people have to go through the mind to get there. That's just where they're at. You know, if you've been through a lot of abuse, traumas, sometimes to get it down to the heart space, you actually have to go through that mental process just to get it down there again. It just doesn't feel safe otherwise. And I think shifting the focus to gratitude is a big step. And I think that's what this represents here. That's what it feels like, is that this is representative of those moments of gratitude that are really shifting things and allowing this to come in. And it comes in energetically before it comes in this 3D reality. This is the mindset you have to get into. This is the mindset right here, the Ten of Cups, and it's here on the board, which is really nice. Right beside Judgment is where it came out. Okay? That for me feels so much about the fact that what awakens us is great pain. Usually, well, what awakened me was great pain. But it was great pain that I experienced through great love, right? Like, oh crap, I have hurt someone that I would never want to hurt. because of my unwillingness to change behaviors. I'm not doing that anymore. I will be willing to amend my life so as to avoid hurting that person and anyone else I love ever again in this way. So I think with the loss, great loss will do that to you. And yeah, I'm very grateful that I didn't have that kind of loss have to do it. And I've experienced that kind of loss, but I'm grateful that the person that I was awakened by, I don't ever intend to lose, but I'm willing to lose if that is the best thing. King of Wands. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Energy. The Wands energy is passionate, creative. It's sort of, but it's also, when it's upright, it's not manipulative, but it can be easily manipulative. Any energy that is strong and assertive can sometimes be manipulative, not intentionally, right? I know the kind of personality I am. You could easily accuse me of being manipulative because I am direct, I am assertive, right? I am very confident at times in only in what I know. When I know something, I'm confident. So that can be interpreted to be manipulative because, people who are that way tend to know how to reason and get what they want in situations. But at the same time, this energy, when it's in the reverse, can be very manipulative. So this person has a responsibility when they're in this energy to make sure not to be that way with especially with loved ones. And I feel that kind of restraint here from this person. I feel like they're aware, and I think it's important for people with that personality type or that ability to be aware, sometimes you can be this way, so dial it back. If you're in relation with someone and they are maybe hurt or they're getting in fear, pull away from them, give them space, give them time. And I feel like there's a lot of restraint on this person's part. They may be actually wanting to talk to you, Cancer, wanting to deal with you about something, but they're feeling like it's not maybe yet the time. I think a lot's coming in July. I think a lot's coming with these eclipses for this connection especially. I feel like that's why they're kind of hovering at the crossroads with that Two of Wands right now. It's that beginning time, and as we go further down into July, it's going toward more toward the pursuit of the Ten of Cups, right? The pursuit of it, whereas they weren't really pursuing it at the beginning of the reading. And like I said, they're showing restraint because look at these cards as the outcome. As the outcome or the aftermath of this judgment, right? And this focus on the Ten of Cups, this is what they're doing toward you, Cancer. Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. That to me is, it is small. It is a small communication of love, or maybe an apology, an explanation. It is some small movement towards something that looks very lasting and stable and very tangible. But it's because they're showing restraint. I hope that makes sense. It's because they're showing restraint. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. My Venus usually it's sun and ascendant. The Moon and Venus, I don't know if that resonates for a lot of people on my channel, but definitely the Sun and Ascendant should resonate. But it is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. They're showing restraint here, but they're making some kind of gestures towards you here last half of July. I like it. Let's see what you're doing, Cancer. Remember, the energies can completely flip. They're not going to flip halfway. If it's a halfway flip, it's not your reading. But take what resonates. If it helps you, take it. If it flips, and that was more for you, Cancer, then this that's for Cancer should resonate for your soulmate. Soul, whatever. You're welcome, Anu. Anu. Hope you guys are ready for the weekend. Doing all right. Yeah, I think so too, Lola. I think that there's a real need for restraint, especially with how I feel these eclipse energies coming are going to be so intense, especially if you're aware of them. I mean, they always are intense, but when you're aware of it, when you're tuned in, it's intense. And so if this person's just becoming aware and tuned in, the fact that they're showing restraint is really amazing. Like, let me just tell you guys this. When I first woke up and I had my first psychic type experience where I was literally able to, I feel like Archangel Michael took me on a journey and showed me something really intense about my twin journey and took me into the past. I didn't realize while I was doing it, but after the fact, I realized, ooh, I kind of spiritually trespassed on somebody. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like after the fact, whoa, I kind of spiritually trespassed on someone there. And that's not okay to me. Like, I don't, I was talking to somebody about magic and spells and stuff and how I don't really get into all that. And I think it's wrong. Like, I don't believe in doing magic on another person. I don't even believe in spiritually trespassing on another person's energy. I think it's like into their past. And I don't think that's fair. There's a certain, I mean, just like I wouldn't walk up on your yard or on your property, I don't think it's right to go into your spiritual energy, into your past and things like that. That is trespassing without your express permission to me. But at that time, I wasn't aware of that. Like, I had just woken up and I was like, oh my God, this is what's going on? Amazing. And um, I had a really intense experience. I don't believe it was wrong because I didn't know any better, and I feel like Archangel took me on the journey because I needed to see something very important. But I wouldn't do that again intentionally without another person giving me permission to go there, if that makes sense. So I'm really impressed that this soulmate is just having their awakening process, what appears to be their awakening process, and they're showing that much restraint. I think that's really an amazing soul doing that. What's up with Cancer? Oh my God, that was crazy. Right. People with a lot of people can misuse their abilities. And I'm sure I've misused my intuition before, but I've probably misused it in ways to hurt myself, never another person. So that's probably why I didn't get punished by losing the ability. Okay, I just lost like half the deck. There's definitely that devil energy though. Guys, Cancer, maybe you need to, if I was getting the cards that I just saw, some of those that were really prominent, and the energy I felt, maybe you, if any of you are in situations where you're very focused on a thing to the point of obsession, you might want to address that because, you know, I understand soul connections can be intense, but it doesn't, and here it comes again. The devil's coming out again. Just don't do that. I know it's about like some kind of codependence or something unbalanced here. Listen, if you're in a situation where you're vacillating between if you're in a situation, sorry about that, my dog's getting upset. If you're in a situation where your feelings are where you're having like highs and lows in your feelings for somebody, and it's like it's going from intense feelings of not love, it's going from intense feelings of like what is that? Where you see somebody as like you're idolizing, it's like hero worship or something, and then they become suddenly like a demon to you. Hero worship demon, hero worship demon. That's not love. That's definitely some kind of weird, I don't even know what that is. It's like what people who have borderline personality do with people. Yeah, it's like, in fact, something's not healthy here. This is not everyone. This is just certain people. I don't know why that's coming out. Also, there's some of you that are in a strong soul connection, and you're dealing with somebody who's got some strong addiction issues, active addiction issues. They may have some heart problems as well. Okay. Nine of Wands, the devil. And then you've got this Knight of Swords going toward the devil. And then the Six of Cups, Page of Cups. This is the energy that we were just seeing in your soulmate. That's coming a little bit after you deal with some stuff. Emperor, that's Aries energy. There's Capricorn, obviously, with the devil. I didn't mention that. Your Queen of Wands here. They came out King of Wands. That is a true pair. Could be twin souls. Could be strong soulmates. Really a high-level connection. You've got the Death card also, Scorpio energy. So Scorpio, Aries, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with the Knight of Swords. And Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And like I said, this is the match to the King of Wands, who they came out as. So there's definitely some vibrational alignment here for you guys. But you're having the first part here. There's something here somebody's been avoiding releasing a toxic cycle for a long time. They've been pushing through it. They may have been like, this could be someone who is a functional, like, I don't know if you've ever heard of like a functional addict or a functional alcoholic, someone who is highly functional but still not, they're in some kind of addictive cycle. Those are the hardest to break free from. I was like that. They're the hardest to break free from, but that's got to be broken free from. I know that's what this Knight of Swords is. This could, for some reason, this feels like it might be an intervention. Cancer, if this resonates for you or your soulmate, you got to take care of this because it's actually allowing something to come back. This is not just the happy memories. It's coming back full circle. And then there's the Page of Cups with it. Maybe like a 9-month relapse. 9-month relapse is more of a lifestyle. That's a long time. The Emperor. Why is death though? Where is that ending? Is it that? You can't, okay, you've got the Seven of Cups as an overall energy here. You, here's the thing. Whatever this is about, this devil energy, whatever it's about, if it's something in your life that's either toxicity, codependence, something to do with substances, or it's an unhealthy energy. It's that where the spirit and the flesh are at war. It's always that thing. So I'm getting a few different things. Whatever it is, it's starting to really have an effect on your ability to manifest and on your ability to know what it is you want. Guys, manifesting, everyone, if you don't know what manifesting is, read The Secret. It's the law of attraction. It's the law of attraction. It's manifesting, okay? It's not anything scary or mysterious, really. I mean, I guess you can make anything that way if you want to, but it's not. It doesn't need to be. But there's that's going to be really, really goofy stuff coming in for you if you're not careful. You've got good things happening here, like I said, with the Six of Cups and the Page of Cups. That is what we just saw the soulmate coming to, showing that restraint. And like I said, they're going to show some restraint in this because, the feelings are strong here. All right, let's just leave that. So you're gonna just be very try to rein in these energies a little bit. If you're of the group that's having like some of that infatuation stuff going on, you need to release that. Maybe it is a strong soul relationship and it's just in a place where it's gotten, because that can easily happen on a twin journey when you don't know what's going on. It feels almost like infatuation. For me, once I identified the journey I was on and I had the spiritual stuff happen, it wasn't any kind of infatuation or obsession. It all changed. That shouldn't be the case. When you realize what it is, and I never had like that hero stuff or any of that. It was just more like trying to figure it out. Like, why am I feeling this way? I've never felt this way in a relationship. I've never had this kind of willingness to whatever, So whatever it is for you, if the devil just represents that highs and lows toward a person, are they doing something to provoke you getting angry and feeling that way? Is their behavior pushing feelings on you? If so, you still don't have to react in that. How are you reacting? And it still shouldn't feel the way it feels. There's something not healthy here, and it may require really cutting like attachment cords, because like we were talking about in the, was it Gemini video? Connection and attachment really are two different things. I know the lines can get blurred, but they really are two different things. And a strong connection, although it can sometimes feel like an attachment and become an attachment, when you really work on your healing and your balance, it should evolve to something much healthier and much more beautiful and unconditional. It really should. It should just sort of naturally happen. So I'm not the last one to tell anybody anything about that kind of stuff, but I think if you are in a soul connection and you're sure like it's supposed to be whatever you believe it is, and it's this person that's awakening and coming towards you, but there's these feelings that are more like attachment right now, try to work on that. Try to balance those energies out, because there may be some real things that need to be healed from the past that have caused that to be the way the energy is manifesting between the two of you, right? I think that's what the Death card is about. It's about ending this cycle where things are not balanced, and it's an unhealthy connection can be turned into a healthy one over time if you really can trust the universe, really let go, really cut that attachment stuff, and work on yourself. It really can. Right, right. The only time that I feel like on a twin soul journey, the only time I feel it's actually necessary to reach out to someone if you're not in great communication, like where you should reach out, is if there's some really serious misunderstanding or something that needs clarity. In that case, do it. But if it's not like that, like I feel like I'm a big believer in respecting the silence, you know, respecting the silence in most cases. But this feels like someone is using some real restraint in their actions at this point. They're already moving towards you, Cancer. They're using some real restraint, and I really admire that. And I think that's a great thing. So if on your end there's a need to maybe balance out some energies before they do come in, I think that would be such a great way to complement their energy of restraint, to balance your own energies out and be prepared. Prepare as if. Prepare as if, whether you are sure that's you or not. If it feels like it could be and it resonates, prepare as if. Right? If they're not that person that's coming in to do these things, or they're someone who's not awakening and changing things for the better, all you did was balance your own energies, and all the better. Whether it turns out or not, you did some good work, right? So it's a win-win. What's the message from the romance angels for Cancer and their soulmate for July 16th through 31st, 2019? True love, this is the romance of a lifetime. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, man. I love the very soon card. That's one of my favorite cards for some reason, because it really is. It's putting the power in your court. It's saying, if you can clearly decide what you want, it can come to you now. You just have to really set that intention clearly with the universe, right? Set that intention clearly. Live your life as if you already have everything you need. Bring it in. Bring in. When you live vibrating the energy of having what you need and being grateful for what you have, anything else you desire will come to you in time. Because the universe is going to is going to recognize your receptivity when you are grateful for all the things that you've already been given, right? So these are great cards, guys. True love, worth waiting for, divine timing, and very soon. Good stuff. I like it. All right. You guys have a great rest of your Friday. Again, I will be on tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time to do free mini readings for the first 10 people to guess the right numbers. Please, if you are someone who can typically afford a mini reading, don't participate in the game, because we want people who really can't, who ask for a reading but can't get on the list. Usually, if they can't make a love offering, we want them to win. So and have a chance to get a reading. So let's let people who really have been needing some guidance get a chance to get it for free tonight. All right. And I hope you guys will still come and join, and we'll have a good time. It'll be fun. Friday Night Live. So yeah, it'll be fun. Hey, Floor, nice to see you. Thank you for the reading. Thanks, Water Baby. Thank you for helping Christina Maria. I so appreciate you. You're the best. You guys have a great rest of your day. Take care.